His life goes on. He's not supposed to be here for you. You're supposed to be here for him.
You get off my back. You think I want this? It just happened. Now, when Will was a baby, I was scared.
Cut the crap, all right? Cut it. Because I've been there. But I didn't run out on my family. I was there every day for them because that's what a man does.
Fine, Philip. You win. You the man. You a better man than me. You happy? Now, you gonna tell Will or not?
I'm not gonna do your dirty work for you.
Fine. I'll call him from the road.
Yeah, then why don't you do that?
Yeah, I'll do that. Daddy-o! What's up? Will, man, I'm glad you're here. Some business came up I gotta handle. So we're gonna have to put our trip on hold. You understand?
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Just for a couple of weeks.
I understand.
Yeah, maybe a little longer.
Yeah, whatever.
Look, I'll call you next week and we'll iron out the details. Okay?
Yeah.
It was great seeing you, son.
You too, Lou.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Will.
You know what? Actually, this works out better for me. You know, the Slimmies of summer come to class wearing next to nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Will, it's all right to be angry.
Hey, why should I be mad? I'm saying at least he said goodbye this time. I just wish I hadn't wasted my money buying this stupid present.
I'm sorry. If there was something that I
Hey,
could
you know
do-
what? You ain't got to do nothing, Uncle Phil. Hey, ain't like I'm still 5 years old, you know? Ain't like I'm gonna be sitting up every night asking my mom, when's Daddy coming home, you know? Who needs him? Hey, he wasn't there to teach me how to shoot my first basket, but I learned, didn't I? Hey, I got pretty damn good at it too, didn't I, Uncle Phil?
you did.
Got through my first day without him, right? I learned how to drive, I learned how to shave, I learned how to fight without him. I had 14 great birthdays without him. He never even sent me a damn card. To hell with him! I ain't need him then and I don't need him now.
Will.
Nah, you know what, Uncle Phil? I'm gonna get through college without him. I'm gonna get a great job without him. I'm gonna marry me a beautiful honey, and I'm gonna have me a whole bunch of kids. I'm gonna be a better father than he ever was. And I sure as hell don't need him for that, because ain't a damn thing he could ever teach me about how to love my kids. How come he don't want me, man?
So, for most of my life, everything I've done has been based on the pain and the hurt that I felt from my father. Wondering, Dad, where are you? When are you coming? When are you coming to pick me up? Why aren't you coming to pick me up? And why don't you love me? Why am I not worth enough for you to come, to pick me up? Mommy has made me mad, so Dad, please, can you just, can I just come with you? And so for many years, I wanted to strive to not be like my father, like my dad. So I wanted to coach because my dad was never there to throw the ball with me. I wanted to coach because my dad never did anything to teach me how to play the game. I wanted to be a father because he was never there for me. So when I had the opportunity to be a father, at the age of 17, whether DNA said it was so or not, I opted with, this is my son and I get a chance to be a father because he was never there. And this was my turn that redemption. This was my opportunity to show him I'm the man. And so I'm going to show you how to be a father. I'm going to show you how to be better. I'm going to show you what you should have did with me. So everything in me just wanted to be a way better man than him. My anger that I held inside was just, no matter what I do in life, I promise you I'm never going to be like you. And I'm never going to leave my kids like you left me. And I'm never going to accept the things that you did as anything positive or good. I don't even care about your side of the story. I just know that you were never there. I just know that you made me feel unworthy. I just know that you made me feel like life wasn't worth it. But riding in the car with my homeboys and their fathers, it hurt so bad. Man, I'm telling you, I felt low. I felt unwanted. I was so confused. So how could they have a father and not me? Why are they better than me? Why do they deserve a better life than me? Sitting in the house, dressed, ready to go to an event. I mean, I'm excited. Monster Jam's coming and I'm ready. Mom's got me ready all week. He done talked to me 2 or 3 times. Oh yeah, Daddy is on his way just to get the call, just to say, man, I ain't gonna make it, to find out that you were sitting right there where I wanted to be with one of your homeboys. Your homeboy was worth more than me? Nah, man. Nah. So, a lot of things in my life were and are built on pain. So, my motivation to be great was my sadness. My motivation to be great was my pain and my hurt. My motivation to be everything that I desired to be was based on someone not being in my life. You can't live like that, man. You can't live in disappointment. You can't live being discouraged. You can't live in failure. You can't live in fear. You can't live in rejection. Because every time something comes up, you just want to give up. Every time something goes wrong, you feel like you're unworthy. Every time something can go the wrong way and someone says something bad to you, the disappointment, the hurt, the anger all comes back up and you take it out on them for everything. Most of my life, I spent trying not to be my father just to find out, bro, you are just like your father. Just like my man. Nights crying, nights upset, nights wondering, dude, where you going? Hey, nights with my cousins thinking, hey man, Uncle Dick, Uncle Dick, Uncle Dick, Uncle Dick, Uncle who? Where Uncle, I want to see, I'd rather him be Uncle Dick to me too. Because he ain't my father. I want to love and have the uncle that you guys got. Christmases, where you were, you weren't there. Birthdays, you weren't there. My kids' birthdays, you weren't there. You called me on the wrong day of my birthday. Oh my God. Man, do you guys understand that every failure and rejection that I had in my life, I carried into my marriage? And every time she made a mistake, every time she made a bad decision, every time she did something that she didn't necessarily mean to, she triggered everything in me that felt disappointment, discouragement, rejection, failure, and fear. She ain't have a chance to win. She didn't have a chance. Though I tried to cover a lot of things up and I tried to be better because I wanted to be the husband my mama never had. I wanted to be the father that I never had. I still forgot to check me. I still forgot to find out what's really going on. How do you fix that root of? Go to your father and talk to him. So, guys, dudes, right now, bro, we hurt. Pops won't there? Cool. We older. We not little kids no more. A lot of what goes on within our jobs, a lot of what goes on within our marriages, a lot of what goes on within our parenthood, a lot of goes on within our coaching, a lot of what goes on within our everyday life is those times of rejection and feeling like a failure and feeling unworthy and feeling unwanted from our fathers has come back to haunt us in every position of our life. But today, with me and more forevermore will be the last time, the last day you ever feel like that you unworthy. You ever feel that anger and that pain of disappointment and discouragement that you can't go on in this life because you were hurt by your father years ago. Be better than your father. But talk to your father. Hey man, what's going on? What happened? Who are you? We had what we had. It's time now that we fix it so that we can be better. So now, instead of me relying on the hero that I never had, and instead of me thinking, oh no, my father is just this terrible person. Nah, let me find out what's going on with me. Let me find out what the root of who I may be becoming. Let me see who this guy is. Let me hear his side of the story. Let's talk about this. Let's become better. Because at the end of the day, you may have went from hero to zero, but I still need you though. I still need you though. I still need you though. I still need everything about you. I still need to know who you are. I still need to know what you're about. I still need to know how you survived and how you didn't survive. I need to know how to be better. I love you, man. And through this weight loss journey, it's been tough. Triggers come up. Past issues come up. And you feel like you are depressed. And you feel like you're unworthy. And you feel like everybody's looking at you and everybody's praying on your downfall. And you're feeling like you're just not worth anything. But you got to let that stuff go. You got to let it out. I will become greater than my father. But I will mend and fix those things within our relationship. I'm going to be the man to go back. I'm going to be the man to go and do what I need to do. He's been receptive. We've talked on the phone, which has been great. But it's time to change the rhetoric. It's time to break the curse. It's time to start breaking those chains. It's time to start being greater and better than you could ever thought that you could be. Because now, that pain, that rejection is holding you back. You can no longer be the great person that you want to be. Watch me finish this being held back because your foundation for being great is standing on pain. When you build a foundation of something, if it ain't strong enough to hold what you're building, it's going to fall. And every time that pain ain't good enough for you to get up and motivate and go be better, it ain't going to be good enough. You're going to fall. So those games that your dad missed, so those opportunities that your dad missed, it's time to let those things go. It's time to embrace it. It's time to forgive it, face it, and move forward to being great, being the person you desire and you need to be. So throughout this weight loss journey, I hope y'all stick with me. I hope you understand that how my father went from hero to zero to now, dog, I still need you though. Go back to your fathers, man. Because within your marriage, every time your spouse makes a mistake, that's all you see. Every time your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your friend makes a mistake, that's all you see. And you may even be living with the father or the mother of the person who disappointed you so much. Every time you get pain in your life, you're going to look at them as if they've been hurting you for 30 years. And it might have been a 5-year span, but you're still holding on. You can never be who you need to be by holding on to pain, rejection, and fear that you should have let go years ago. It's time for you to come out of that thing. It's time for you to understand that you are worthy, you are worth it, and you are important. But your life is not built on pain. Your life needs to be built on the motivation of why. Why am I going to go out here and do this? I'm going to go out here and do this, be great, so I can make sure that no kid ever experiences anything that I ever experienced again in my life. I'm going to go out here and do what I got to do to lose this weight so my kids can understand that you don't have to grab on weight and eat food because you're depressed. It's okay to talk about it. It's okay to be better. It's okay to go get it. It's okay to be champion. It's okay to win. It's okay to come over fear and rejection. It's okay for you to understand that you are great and you belong here. It's okay for you to understand that I am loved irregardless of what people say or show to me. Why is it about watch me finish next level, no limit? It's because all my life I have never seen the next level. All my life, I have always seen limits. Limits, why? Because everything about me was built on my pain and what I went through versus being built on getting to the next level without those limitations. I was limited because my mind could only see the pain and what I wanted to be outside of my pain, not seeing beyond what I've been through. It was hard for me to go down the road to see the next level. I had tunnel vision, focused on one bad thing that has happened in my life where I can't handle myself in situations because of the fear of rejection. Yeah, it might have been your mom, might have been grandma, might have been granddad. But from today going forward, we are not going to hold on to them things. And I'm going to buy those gifts that he may not deserve. I got to show up. I got to go get it. I got to break the curse. I got to break those chains because I don't want my kids walking down the same path that I walked down. Finding out today, dog, I still need you because I'm just like you. I'm just like you, man. Asking mom when you were going to come back. I'm not a kid anymore. I'm not a baby. You're not a kid. You're not a baby anymore. It happened. Let the pain go and build on being greater. And build on getting to the next level of you. Stop blaming your past for what's going on now. Sure, you have triggers. Let's get rid of them. Let's get rid of those triggers. It's time for you to get to the next level. It's time for you to finish. This is a part of my weight loss journey, my story. Pieces of me, from father, from hero to zero, but I still need you though. Man, I really just want to talk to you and see. I mean, honestly, there's a lot of things about being a man that I really don't know. So
Don't let that stuff get to you. Because the more it get to you, the angrier you get.
Oh yeah, trust me. yeah. Man, that's me all day right there. Yes,
I
sir.
tell you that was me.
Yeah.
Instead of me talking about it or whatever, it builds up in you.
Yeah. Yep.
It builds up in you and then you shut down.
Yes, sir. Shut right on down. Yep.
You gotta learn how to talk about it. Even if it hurt.
That is it. That's it. That's the truth. That's the truth. Yeah, definitely hurt me for a while, man. Yeah. Holding a lot of stuff in, be ready to blow up at somebody else about something totally different. It ain't got nothing to do with them.
Yeah, you hurt somebody else feeling and it ain't about.
Right.
I know.
Yeah. You know it don't take but 0.2 seconds for this temper to flare up anyway.
You slower than me.
Yeah.
You slow down, bro.
Yeah.
You don't know me by then. You don't know. Just cause don't talk that much or whatever. Don't mean we don't love each other.
That's right. That's very that's true. Yep.
Sometimes people don't know how to talk to people.
That is true too.
Yeah.
That's true too.
And then they don't want to say the wrong thing.
Right.
They feel hurt.
Yeah.
I'm saying sometimes people we need to talk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know. I know. I mean, that's really true. That's a lot of times I want to call you and talk, but I'm afraid that I might say the wrong thing. I'm afraid that I won't get the answer that I'm looking for. I'm just, put fear before whatever. Yeah.
Right. But we can talk to anybody else.
Right.
But the one we need to talk to, we don't.
Yep.
Boy, you just like me. Good Lord.
Yeah. See?
Let me tell you this right now, then. I apologize.
Go ahead. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah.
I apologize, bro.
I got you. I understand.
Ooh.
It's the truth, man.
Oh, yeah, mister.
Yeah. See,
They
but
say people create a monster, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
got a twin.
it. Yeah, absolutely.
I got a twin.
Pam tell me all the time. Yes, Lord. Yeah.
Boy, we don't listen.
No,
We
sir.
don't listen.
Not at all. Because I go once my mind on it, I don't leave me. I'm going. All right, and then I deal with the consequences when they come.
That's what I'm talking about. I used to say the same thing.
Yeah.
I did what my consequences after I did it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Too late there.
Yes, sir. Way too late.
I said,
Right there, patience. We don't even need to have no conversation about that. You know?
We ain't got none, so.
No, none. Zero. No patience. None at all, man.
Oh,
Don't tell me nothing about being patient. I don't want to hear it. No, sir.
No, we ain't got no patience.
Nope.
I'm tell you that right now. Ain't got none.
No. I need that to happen
What
now.
happened to it, bro?
No.
We got patience for what we want to have for. Put it that way.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
That's what it was, bro. One thing we ain't got no patience for nonsense.
Now that's the truth.
Yeah.
That I don't have time for. No, sir.
Ain't got none for that.
Nope. No. Spit an image. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Yes, sir. Everything you saying is exactly who I am. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I owe you an apology there, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you might well call me Dexter Jr. because that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what you is, boy.
You awesome.
Yeah, you my baby.
Yeah. I argue with my mom all the time. So I got some of you in me too. She said you might got some of me, but you got a whole lot of your daddy. Yeah. Yes, sir.
It ain't no bad thing though.
And that's the thing, man. I really need to. I need that though. I need this conversation, and I need to be able to understand, man. Because a lot of things, like I said, a lot of things I do, and I had no idea where it really came from. But a lot of me is really who you are and who you were. So, and that's that's crazy, man.
Hey, well, like I said, anytime you feel free, bro. I'm here.
Yeah, we gotta do a little better, you know.
Oh yeah.
Come around there, check up on you.
I always agree, but you know, like I said, I'll let you make that decision.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I understand.
I mean, I always wanted to, but you know, like I said, and sometimes when I did call you, I felt like you didn't want to really talk.
Mm-hmm. And I can understand that, right?
You know, like I said, I freeze up, bro.
Right.
I'm telling you the truth.
Right.
I mean, I felt some type of way, but hey, I understood it either way.
Right. Yeah.
I know everybody got feelings.
Exactly. Yeah, the problem is some of the feelings I don't understand. You know, so until
Well, I mean, I can tell you one thing you hurt.
Yeah.
And you understand why the thing that like you said, you need to talk about it, and I'm here for you to talk about it.
Exactly. Definitely need to talk about it.
Neither one of us should be getting mad about anything.
Right. Exactly. I agree with that. That's right. It ain't no time to get mad about nothing. From me either. Yeah, all that's to get mad and get frustrated. No, it's definitely beyond that, and there's no question. Yep.
I know I did some disappointing things in my life.
Right.
But I can't make up for what happened back then.
Right.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
we hear the damage is done.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep. It's all about going forward. You can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. It ain't about repairing nothing what happened. It ain't about nothing childhood. It's just about.
Right.
Right now, for me, it's just about understanding me, who I am, and where I came from, and being better, and actually talking about the things that did bother me, so I can let them go, so that I don't carry that to my son. Like I can still carry my pain and put it on my son, and he ain't had nothing to do with it. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And he don't deserve that. So I that's where I have to be better at. Yeah,
Right.
and that's on me. That's not you. That's me. Yeah, that's definitely me. That's on me there. So. Yeah.
But we work on it together, bro. I don't stop laughing, bro.
Yeah, likewise. Absolutely. Being with Daddy was the greatest thing.
I remember when they were walking in Tom and Jerry. Remember that store?
Yeah, right. On the way to the plane, ain't it?
They said, y'all twins, ain't you?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say it now. People say it now. Everybody that know you, hey, that little Dex. Hey, little Dex, ain't it? It's about getting it right going forward and
Oh, yeah.
getting out of that.
I'm game for all that, bro.
Yeah,
Always have been, but you know, hey, like I said, you don't put yourself on nobody that don't want to be put on.
Right. That's how I am. Yeah, that's exactly how I am. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I understand that.
I ain't never felt that way about you. I felt love about you all the time.
Yeah, I appreciate hearing that. No question. That means a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't never hated you. No, I can't do that.
Yeah.
You ain't did nothing to me bad enough to do that.
All right.
Hey, do it. Call me anytime, bro.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Later.
Yep. Oh man, 33 minutes later, about 34 minutes later. It wasn't a bad call. It's a long video, but hey, that's pretty much us. It's been us for years. Just talked about sports. And then that was it, but today was okay. It was really good. I think we are both men that don't like to express our emotions to other men. I try to be a little bit more transparent in my life now because of that. And because I'm afraid that my son may pick up those bad habits from me that I've picked up from my father, and he has never really been right in front of me, but I still do the same things that he did. Man, that's crazy. It's crazy to really see that you are just like a person, and I wasn't watching him growing up, so it wasn't because I watched his behavior. So I can't explain it, but hopefully we continue this. I was definitely nervous. The laughter broke the ice. He answered on the second ring, so he was definitely waiting for the call, and he was excited. He's definitely been talking to his brothers, which are my uncles, which have been great in my life, about my videos. So he's watching me. So that felt really good. I mean, honestly, I feel like getting emotional that, all the barriers of our life, he's still watching, and still, he's still there talking, and his brothers are talking to him about it. And he always, the recent years has always been, apologetic, and, which is okay. But like I said, we're past all that. It's just about building the bond and building a relationship a lot better. So I'm not going to get emotional. I'm going to be quiet because I was on my way. But it really felt good to, this guy was really my hero. He was really, I wanted to be with him all the time. And like you said, there were some very disappointed things in me when he did not show up, and I wanted him to be there because I thought my dad was one of the greatest men in the world, and I wanted to be that and better. The vivid memories I have as a younger kid, like my dad was bigger than this earth, and not getting emotional. So, yep, that was it. Me and my pops, we finally talked. I know I said it in a couple other videos. I lied. I apologize. I finally did it. I called him. Hey, man. Hey, subscribe. I'm being as real as I can be. This is my journey. I'm chasing for 60, busting a 180. I have got to change who I am so that I can be greater for my kids and my future. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's a long video. Break it up. Watch 10 minutes, then break. Come back, watch another 10 minutes, then break. But anyway, share it. Let everybody know. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hey, we are going to do this. Tell the world to watch me finish.